when I see the things that he does, and he did the Irv smoking on there, I'm like.
How did you feel about that when you saw it?
Of course, nobody likes all this goof.
Ja Rule reacts to 50 Cent's disrespect to Irv Gotti's passing. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Olize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Ja Rule, 50 Cent's sworn enemy, the hip-hop legend, the Drake before Drake. He was on The Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy. And it was actually a good interview. He was promoting his new drink, his alcohol beverage, speaking on back in the days when he was signed, the grind in the 90s, how he originated the hip-hop duos, doing songs of Ashanti and Jennifer Lopez to name a few. You know his resume. But as the interview went on, of course 50 Cent had to be brought up. It was inevitable. While speaking about the sad passing of Irv Gotti, Ja mentioned how 50 disrespected his longtime business partner. If you don't recall, 50 posted this at the time, and the caption said this: "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless. LOL." Now the whole internet went a bit crazy. They were like, 50's taking it too far. But then at the same time, there were some people that were like, yo, Irv Gotti was on the side that tried to end 50 Cent's life. Is 50 gonna be saying RIP? But a lot of people just said 50 should have just kept quiet, instead of making it a way of making fun of his passing. But here's what Ja Rule had to say in response to all of that.
When I see the things that he does, and he did the Irv smoking on there, I'm like.
How did you feel about that when you saw it?
Of course, nobody likes all this goofy. So I'm like, I'm not. Preem said it best, because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was ready to go nuclear. And I told Preem anyway. And Preem said, yo, he said, Rule. He said, here's what you gotta understand about who we are and what we are. He said, we are masters of self-defense. And I said, I love that. I said, because I don't want to start trouble, make trouble with people. But if we got to get into it, make it, end it, I'll put it to where it go, I'll take it to the next. So that's why I'm like, you know what, that is the best description of what I am and who I am as a man that I could ever think about, you know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are as men. Mm-hmm. I'm not here to be a bully and bother people. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? But I am a master of self-defense.
Yeah. But in a way, you do have to understand why Fifth feels the way he feels, though, right? When you think about everything that y'all been through.
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
What shooting? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, never mind.
I know people like to say it.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I know the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's good for, people to play that when they want to play that, and then play victim when they want to play victim. You know what I'm saying? So.
He called 50 Cent a troll. Even though Ja did admit he does poke back sometimes, but Ja Rule kind of just only started poking back at 50 in recent times. Most of the time he took the high road, but I think he just felt like he was looking like a bit of the weakling, who was getting bullied by the big bad bully 50 Cent, and decided to play him at his own games. But Ja Rule also said that he was heated by what 50 Cent posted about Irv Gotti when he passed. He said he was gonna go nuclear. And there's nothing bigger than nuclear. And 50 Cent responded to this nuclear comment. He found it kind of amusing. 50 said this: "The Breakfast Club should be ashamed of themselves, asking questions that perpetuates violence. This fool has been getting ready to go what he calls nuclear for 22 years. LOL. 50 is the king of humor online. When he gets his spelling right anyway. Sometimes spelling can be a bit off, I'm just saying. But on a serious note, what was Ja Rule really meaning by going nuclear? You mean you're gonna get angry in your house? And don't get me twisted, 50 Cent's comment about Irv was disrespectful. Beyond disrespectful. I can see what people mean by it. They get why 50 would write that, but it was still way too much in my opinion. But Ja Rule deep down knows he wasn't gonna do nothing. To his own admission, he's 49 years old, he's in a cool place, he's an older man, he might even be a granddaddy. And if you didn't go nuclear back in the day when you were young, had all these street guys with you, what are you gonna do now as a middle-aged man? As soon as I heard that nuclear comment, I thought 50 Cent's gonna react to this. But hearing Ja Rule talk about his career, you really do get to appreciate how much great music he actually made. They're talking about clap back, how back in the day it wasn't really respected, but now it's like people are saying clap back and the song is played like, so basically it's like it grew into a real hip-hop classic. It's a good question though, does 50 Cent songs like Candy Shop and Just a Little Bit age as well as Ja Rule's old records? Get in the comments and let me know what you think about that one. But yeah, Ja Rule came out saying that he's the first in hip-hop history to do duets, like an R&B group. I don't think anyone can argue about that. But Ja Rule has responded to 50 Cent, saying that he went nuclear, or was about to go nuclear, when he saw what 50 said about Irv Gotti, his good old friend and partner in Murder Inc. What did you think about Ja Rule's response? I want to know, people. Put it in the comments. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It would be very much appreciated. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.